Well, the process isn't so hard as it may look like, or as may people make it look like. It's fairly easy, but not so easy. Um, what it takes is the compensation for your own soul. And the number one rule to making friends is you cannot be yourself. You just cannot be yourself. Because if you were, you get hammered down, and the nail that sticks get hammered down. That's the rule there. In order for you to make quote unquote friends, and if your goal there is to just live a peaceful life, uh, at least for now, peaceful life, because at the end it may catch up to you, and karma will catch up. All you have to do is copy people, you know, be like other people. If people there wear something wear like them, wear the same clothes that they wear, talk like them. If they bully people like them. If all what they do is go into cafes and just fuck around and do nothing all day, you just do like that, be like them, you know. The number one rule to making friends and not brothers and not real people there at least is to just uh, be a fake version of you, you know. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Don't be yourself. Don't talk anything about your true self. And trust me, you'll be very successful. Here talking from experience, of course, being yourself gets you nothing. And not only that it does not get you anything, it it may be harmful to you on the long run. And how is that? You may ask me. Is you may be judged for the things that you believe in, and for the things that are an interest of you. You know, that's how the world works. Unfortunately, especially in the school system thing, and how schooling works, and how, because if you really look at it, schools was never amount to make you someone special, make you your own person. Everyone get the same test. Everyone uh, be asked the same things, and it just does not prioritize individualism. The correct word is it does not. Uh, it focuses on what they call the masses. You know, producing the same people, the same very people, into the functional society, um, and that's what it is all about. That's it. So if you try to act something different from that same system, otherwise outside from class, you'll also be punished for it, as you will be punished in exam for it, you know. Or even generally, like being yourself. For example, you don't agree with a certain rule that the school have. Guess what? You don't want. You're not the one that makes up the rules, so you have to comply with complete, um, you know, shit. Yeah, with complete obedience. I think that's the right word. And with complete compliancy. You should cooperate. You should not uh, go against any of the system or any of the group opinion. Be a sheep, if you want to put it like that. And that's how you make friends. Um, the cons to it is, yeah, of course, you'll get to lose yourself. You'll get to use your soul. You get to use your own thing that makes you you yourself. But hey, you get to make friends, right? Isn't that cool? You don't have to be authentic. Authenticity is always out of the way. And that's how you make it. Fuck. You know? If you show that you like Minecraft, if you show that you're into the business world, or you're into art, or you're into things that generally the group does not align with, oh, of course you'll also be cast away, you know? Always. You'll be mocked, You'll be bullied, judged, all these things, all these uncomfortable emotions. But if you did have the balls, not only the guts to tolerate those negative emotion, and you did have the emotional resilience to these specific things, well, there are a lot of things, there's a lot of great things that you will have, especially in the long run and in the future, for yourself after you get past those, or the phase of schooling, and you won't gonna see those people ever again. And that's just how it is. If you wanna waste yourself and yourself for the 4 or whatever period it is, 6 years, that you will pass in that school or organization in general, yeah, the you'll get the benefit of having friends and being an NPC. I would say, yeah. And one lesson we can get from this is, everything has a price to it. Literally nothing is for free. Even the things that you get for free, or you think that you are unworthy of, or you don't deserve them, um, potentially you have paid a price for them before. For example, you get a present, or you get hired into a job, or you get a promotion. All these beautiful good things. You may say that, but I didn't deserve that, or I didn't deserve this great grade. I didn't deserve this good mark in the exam. You probably did. You probably did. You're always worthy of something. So every fun, every comfort, every peace that you have and are having right now is always being paid for with compensation, with a compensation to something else, whether you know it or you don't. You get what I'm saying, right? No, hold on. Our only shit now is to go back up. Yeah. And what do you think, y'all? What do you think of the shader? I think it's cool, especially the water effect here. Like, it's kind of simple. It's not very like uh, shade edgy, realistically edgy, I would say. That's one way to put it. It's still Minecrafty like, but it even makes it beautiful. It does not makes lose itself in the process. The shader is exactly what we're talking about in this video. You know, it improved, it evolved without losing itself. But yeah, it didn't have to pay any price to get that benefit. Well, maybe it did. What am I talking about? But maybe the operator or the one that made it paid the price of long nights of making these textures and all. What am I even saying? But I just thought it's something interesting to touch on. Yeah, I think that's all what I've got for this video. I hope it was helpful, and you can get yourself something or two from it. And yeah, take care and don't lose yourself to people. That's one thing, and don't care about what anyone else have to say about you. Bye bye. Take care, bro.